Baby, are you down, 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 down?
The last prophecy coming from Cyril and Manalot. If your names are called, please rise to be recognized.
Studying for my specialization in OB-GYN, I decided to take a break. I wanted to take some well-earned rest after a stressful headed reviews. I could not believe that it was Philip Gerald Reyes. He told me that he is now the owner and the president of Sony Brands. It's been 10 years the last time I saw him, and he looks so different. I used to call him Palito, but I think I have to call him Hunk. From him, I knew that his BFF, Leo J. Cabating, has become an NBA superstar. My scheduled flight was 10 minutes behind schedule, so I bought the latest issue of the Philippine Free Press, wanting to read the article of my favorite editor, Jeffrey Passion. No wonder why Jeffrey became the editor of this prestigious paper, for he has become the president of the English club when we were in high school the year. She looked as beautiful as she was 10 years ago. After several inquiries from the management, the plane was now ready to take off. I sat on 12B, near the aisle, and decided to take a nap. Before I could even close my eyes, a stewardess stopped my arm. It was Charlotte Rica Delfinado. From her, I gathered that the pilot of the plane was Captain Charmaine Gaja. Suddenly, I heard the captain speaking, because we need to have an emergency landing in Hong Kong for some turbulence. The management told us that our flight was rescheduled tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I looked at my Rolex watch, and it was only 8 o'clock in the evening. I decided to stay in a hotel. From the airport, I arrived in a cab and asked the driver to take me in a highly rated hotel. The driver took me in a 7-star hotel. As I go in the information desk, there is a tall guy wearing a tuxedo approaching me. It was my high school's classmate, Brian Encarnacion. He told me that he owns the hotel, and behind its luxurious and elegant design was architect Michael John Salazar. Brian invited me for a tour in his hotel. I was so amazed for what Brian has established. As we go through the kitchen, I saw a familiar face from the distance. From its attire, I knew that the woman was the head cook of the hotel. I asked Brian who is it, and he told me that it was Romy Ann Pasqua. It's getting late, so I decided to go in my room and have a rest. The next day, I was given the chance to explore Hong Kong. As I walk on the streets, I passed through a restaurant named Simaldes. From the information I gathered from Brian, I knew that it was owned by Ira Elizalde and Jessa Simatu as business partners. I continued walking when I remembered that I have my flight. So I went back to the hotel and prepared my things before leaving. My boarding time has come and we were ready to fly for Manila. Thank God we had a nice flight. I just arrived in Manila, but my journey has not yet finished. From NAIA, I went to Makati and stayed at my newly buy condo unit at Just SM Residences. Along the way, I saw a giant billboard of Charisse Fernandez posing for Louis Vuitton bags and shoes. I can't keep from smiling because she is gorgeous and sexy. My eyes are busy looking at all the billboards and buildings when an accident happened. The taxi I'm riding was bound by a Hope's Medical Center because my foot was mildly heated. In the hospital, I was given the first aid by two of the head nurses. As I read their nameplates, they were Julius Carlo Biascan and Charlene Gauja. While waiting for the doctor, I had the chance to talk with Julius. He told me that he is married with his lifetime girlfriend, Eliza Arihudos, who worked as a computer engineer. Our conversation was ended when the doctor arrived. The doctor told me that I have to undergo X-ray. I have to stay in the hospital, but I didn't need to stay long because it was only a minor injury. The doctor prescribed some medicines for my medication, and so I decided to go home at my condo. At the ground floor of the SM residences was a mall and a drugstore where I will buy my medicines. As I entered the drugstore, I saw the owner, and it was Angelique Radaus, a licensed pharmacist and a successful businesswoman. I invited her for a dinner, and from her I gathered several information about our classmates. Our valedictorian, April Chris Pahicola, owned the Rural Bank, and she is a certified public accountant. Captain Janus Kevin Morao owned a ship line in partnership with Captain Lucky Jam Sabate. Anthony Kim Sagun lives in Spain and continues his studies there. Emmanuel Jan Delubino, the computer genius, is now in line with Bill Gates and had created his own software. Bill Wan is now a multi-millionaire haciendero. After eating a chicken, we bade each other goodbye, hoping to see each other again. I went back to the hotel to take much needed rest. While lying on my bed, I remembered to turn on my flat screen television and watch 24 Horas. The headline was about the State of the Nation address by President Julius K. And beside her was her Vice President Michelle Jola. I turned the channel into the CNN News. Francis Allen Corpus, Kenneth Fernandez, and Schneider Bravo. The next day, I went to the mall to buy some pasalubong for my family before going home to La Union. But before going out of my room, I saw a magazine with Archie May Tala as the cover. She is the #1 endorser of Fellow Medical Group. The photographer behind the picture was the artist photographer, Darlene Jane Dalubino. After looking at it, I go out and have my shopping. Exactly 1 in the afternoon, I had my trip to La Union. It will be 6 hours of travel, so I decided to take a nap. I was about to ride with my father's car when somebody shouted, "Dr. Cyril!" I turned around and saw Principal Cheryl Nelmida waving at me. I ran to her and gave her a hug. She was very happy telling her success, and she told me that Kuya Lawrence's daughter was her student. I bade goodbye to Cherry and promised her to visit her school before going back to Europe. Finally, I'm home. I miss and shouted, "Cyril, reporting ako." It was my Filipino teacher shouting. By that time, I realized that everything was only a dream. I was disappointed, but I know that after 10 years, our class prophecy will come true. It may not be exactly as what I have stated. I know and I believe that all of us will be an achiever in the near future. Good luck to all of us. We might be saying goodbye die soon, but I hope that you will never forget all the memories